first, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fox 12 Now. Thank you so much. I'm Greg Nibbler. We are live streaming here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, as we do every weekday between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. We cover a wide range of topics here on the show, but certainly something that you've probably seen us covering if you've been following along with Fox 12 coverage today. We've been talking about Give More 24. That is what we're looking at right there. So this is a website, and this is a thing specifically designed for Southwest Washington charitable organizations. And I was talking to our own Bonnie Silkman earlier today, and she said this thing was at like 700,000 earlier this morning. Now it's at $1.2 million dollars have been raised, and there's 10 hours left, as you can see right there. So it's a website you can go to, and they've got a whole lot of really great organizations. And we thought, you know what, let's go ahead and talk to one of them, and why not talk to this one right here, North County Community Food Bank, up there at $75,000 raised so far for their organization. So we wanted to find out a little bit more about them and this day where everybody's giving for that. And so we've got them on here right now. We've got Elizabeth Cerveny, who is the executive director for the North County Community Food Bank. And Elizabeth, thank you for having time to talk to us. I'm sure it's a very busy day, so I appreciate just a few minutes of your time. I was going to ask, just right out of the gate, where are you at right now?
I haven't even had a chance to look at where we're at. I've just finished with our goat yoga in the park, and we had a great turnout there. But it's been a tremendously amazing day throughout the county and Southwest Washington for a number of nonprofits. So it's exciting, and you can feel the energy and the positive vibrations from all of the donors, and it's just a wonderful day.
That's amazing. I mean, and it is great, for so many different, as you mentioned, nonprofits, all serving people in different ways and different communities, whatever their organization may be, and having a lot of these donations come through there. 1.2 million, it looks like, so far. So that's not even, we're just over halfway. So there's still plenty of time left. Could you tell us about your organization, North County Community Food Bank? What, I guess, a little bit about the organization itself and what all you do.
You bet. North County Community Food Bank started out as a grassroots community organization based here in Battleground, Washington. But we have grown to now serving over 800 to 900 households per month. And we just keep our tennis shoes going and serve those who come to our door and make sure that they have healthy, nutritious food items to last them and their families, and many of our seniors and our even students and young families. So everyone's really being impacted by the high costs of food and everything else right now. So you see it happening across, every demographic and every situation, and seniors living on fixed incomes. It's just heartbreaking, but our goal each and every day is putting a smile on each of those clients' faces and giving them a hug if they let us, and sending them on their way.
Oh, that's amazing. How long have you been working there at the organization?
I've been here, I'm going into my, ending my 13th year. And it's just been a passion of mine to help other people, and an opportunity to use my business background as well as my nonprofit experience and help the organization continue to deal with the level of need and be more efficient and effective in how we deliver the services that the growing number of people need.
What are some of those services? You mentioned healthy, nutritious meals for up to 900 families. I mean, or households rather. I mean, that's a lot right there. So when you're talking about that, like, what is it that you're providing?
We actually purchase additional produce each week from a wholesaler out of Portland and have that delivered so that we can put together what we call our healthy produce package. And those are full of, basics like potatoes, onions, lettuce, and different salad varieties, as well as additional vegetables, so that families are getting better nutrition uh, to help many with chronic diseases and also help the kids grow up uh, greater focus, greater nutrition, and knowing more about the different kinds of vegetables that we provide them. We also include recipes so families can use those and try them out. And we offer a number of different educational classes for our clients. We call them family, but so throughout the year, we're just trying to do anything that we can to give them the basic tools that they need to have stronger, healthier lives.
Wow, that's amazing. And you've been doing this, you're into your 13th year
Yes.
doing that. What is it that keeps you going back to this?
The smiles, the ability to greet a new client that's in tears, but turn them around with a radiating smile on their face and knowledge that they have people that can help them. And we are a local resource, and we treat them with dignity and respect so that they know there's no fear, no judgment, no issues that should prevent them from coming across our doorstep. And we connect them with the additional resources that will help them through the crisis that they're facing.
That's amazing. And have you mentioned, it sounds like unfortunately these services and the need seems to be growing.
It is. You see a wide range of families that are both the parents are working, but they're struggling to make ends meet. The higher costs, as I mentioned, of food, but also interest and mortgages, every property taxes, everything is, just kind of a snowball effect across the board for all of those individuals. And the growing senior population is just now transitioning to live on fixed incomes and finding out it isn't going to work. How do they deal with making it through the month? And so they turn to us.
Wow. And you're there to help. And you and, one of these organizations of the many there that are on this site for today, celebrating that, the different ways that you're all giving back. And it does seem like, and I'll check in here again too, just to see where you're at on there. Looks like $75,000. So when it comes to that, yeah, that's great. And so when it comes to that, at the end of the day, maybe you can tell us what would that money go towards, these funds that you have?
That money helps us continue to buy that produce. We as well as put on our educational classes. We have a 6-week course in the summer, for example, that's called Celebrity Chefs and Kids in the Kitchen. And that helps kids learn how to be safe in the kitchen, food safety, as well as how to cook their own meals and how to clean up after themselves. So and we do the same types of classes that focus on chronic illnesses for our adult population, heart disease, diabetes. And, we just kind of drill down into those root causes of what's going on in the families and address those through classes that make them feel comfortable. We have a community garden that's free, and the individuals can actually have a 10 by 10 garden plot. And we have a seed swap each January that they can have free seeds. And, so we just kind of do a much broader scope than what you would imagine when you hear the word food pantry or food bank.
Wow, amazing. Well, Elizabeth, thank you for joining us here just to talk about what you're doing. And thank you for the work that you're doing.
Excited to be here.
For people out there who want to know more information, obviously there's the website, and there's a bunch of organizations on there that are all seeking donations for all across the board. You can search through on there too. But for your organization, after this Give More 24, what's the best way for them to get a hold of you and follow along or donate or contribute in some way?
Yeah, we have our website, nccfoodbank.org. And it actually provides on-site registration for new clients and contact information if you just have questions about what we do and how to get involved, and volunteer registration if you'd like to get involved and volunteer. We're open Monday through Friday, so there's a lot of opportunities to get involved in your community and give back and have that same warm heart that I do when you go home every night.
Wow. Well, thank you for being here with us to talk about that. I
Well,
really appreciate it.
thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. And for everybody watching too, this is Fox 12 Now. We live stream here every weekday. So we cover a wide range of topics. We get to have longer form conversations like with people like Elizabeth. For this segment coming up, we're going to be talking about some events that are going on. We've got some other charitable organizations. Also, if there's breaking news between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., this is the place to go for that. We will have that news and information for you here outside of our other newscasts. So I thank everybody for joining me. We're going to take a break for right now. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.